Greetings and salutations again. For the few people that'll actually watch this, thanks. Yeah, things for the wedding are going along really well. Yeah, the Lotto Gods still haven't shined upon me. I'm not overly greedy. Yes, I would like to win the multiple millions of dollars, but anything would be good that's got at least 4 zeros in it to the 4th or 5th decimal point. Yeah, because working part-time and having the 2 jobs, one part-time, one casual, it's getting a bit tiring, and I'm doing a lot, but not really making any decent money out of it. I'm only making a little bit more than what I was getting on carers, and I know Feed's got a reasonable income, but we're both fairly independent, and I rely on her, but I don't want to rely on her. I'd really love it if we both had on the same sort of income. It's not an ego or male chauvinistic side. I just like to. I've been paying my way for 57 years, so yeah, and very rarely, apart from Centrelink, haven't taken what some people call charity or handout, that sort of thing. But it's getting fairly frustrating trying to keep ends meet. Because Centrelink's a pain in the ass to deal with. The transition from carers to, what was it now, not New Start, Job Seeker, I was told would be fairly easy, but because I was honest, it was a 4 month ordeal dealing with them and so on. And you would think after being on carers for 12 years, you would actually get some help to transition from one to the other and look for full-time employment. No, you got jack shit. It seemed like they went out of the way to make it actually hard. I made 2 official complaints about 2 people I was dealing with on the phone because they just read the first part of my records. They did not actually read the notes and would not listen to anything I was saying, which became very annoying and didn't help with my mental state of being at the time. All at once helped because things have changed a whole lot since the last time I was looking for employment. Like, never did these video interviews where you either answering things online in a virtual interview and you're recording yourself answering these questions, or you have the Zoom style thing, I don't know what they call the actual program, where you're doing an online interview. To me, it's people can, like with resumes, they can pad it up and make it sound that they're this beaut, fantastic all-round person that does this, that, and other thing. And some people are good at interviews and so on, but put them in a job scenario where I've had experience of this. You put them in the job, they know jack shit and are totally useless at the job. I've actually dealt with people like that. It's not fun. Probably the few that will be watching this probably can relate to that as well. yeah, I'd like to do a small business, I think, and work in conjunction with a mate of mine that's got his own 3D printing business, and work with doing like casting, doing aluminium casting, and wouldn't mind. I've seen a few bits and pieces about doing jewellery and using the I think it's Monocore 3D. They do a burnout resin that's not wax, and from all reports I've seen from YouTube videos and so on, it looks pretty good. And having the few bits and pieces, unfortunately, they cost money to get. Yeah, I think I could do that and either work with other people and help promote and sell it, especially like at cons and so on. You do coins, rings, medallions, pendants, like, oh, you can do a Thor's hammer, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think it'll be a little way of getting some income, just because you can do it in sterling silver, which seems, and obviously all those sort of metals, I mean to say, are recyclable. So any waste material can just be reused, much like Kit Kats. In case you didn't know, and the people that do know Kit Kats, especially Australians, would know it. I don't know about overseas markets. Any non-quality Kit Kats at the end of the thing are ground up and recycled, and they're put back into Kit Kats, which I found interesting for some reason. Don't know why I said that. Yeah, so I'll probably keep it there at the moment. Hopefully the Lotto Gods will shine on me, and what, 25k would be good if Lotto would let me win. That would definitely pay for the wedding, clear the general, all the little bits and pieces and all that we pay for off his car, and get me a few little toys to maybe start this business that I've got rattling around inside my head. So yeah, if you made it this far, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that sort of crap. So catch you later.